Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin Costello. I am the YA author of the novel The Rituals, and I am here to talk to you about what is in my bag specifically for the month of November as we go into NaNoWriMo and just my life in general, because I carry this bag with me everywhere. So NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, and it is a competition sort of that started, I want to say like 15 years ago. I'm not quite sure when it started, but it is a national movement of creativity where authors around the world, or just regular people, anyone can write, hi Athena, write 1,667 words a day for the month of November, which adds up to 50,000 words, which is the basic idea for a novel. It doesn't matter what genre, you can do anything at all. You could do poetry, that would be a lot of poems. Leave my coffee alone. That would be a lot of poems, but if you wanted to, you could do that. So I'll link the link, leave the link to that down below, and then you can add me as a buddy. So something I really like about NaNoWriMo is having those accountability buddies. So like you can see how your friends are doing based on their widget and be like, oh, I need to go work, they're really far. But I wanted to go through with you today everything that I will be carrying around with me in the month of November to do NaNoWriMo. So the bag that I have been carrying lately, this looks very fancy actually on camera, and it did on Amazon, but it's actually quite cheap. I got this leather bag, I'm fairly positive it's fake leather because there's like a felt lining inside of it, for like $25. I can't tell you the name of the brand because I can't pronounce it, but it's nothing fancy. But I will leave that in the description below. But it's just a black bag. One thing I don't like about it is there's the one pocket inside of it, and because it is a cheap bag, you can see the seam because there's no second layer. But it just has these two handles and a magnetic claspy thing. So the first thing in my bag is my water bottle. So there's a ribbon on it because we all got them at a staff meeting, and I was thirsty and I didn't want people to steal mine because we all got the same one, so I put a ribbon on it to show that it was mine. But I'm really bad at drinking water. I get dehydrated really easily and I never drink water. So for some reason I really like metal water bottles. I like the way it makes my water taste, so I will drink a ton of water if it's in one of these. So I try to carry it with me. What else? Something you may not know about me from my vlogs is I am a complete and utter klutz. So like last week I went on a run, and I went on a trail run because I prefer trail running because no one can see me dying, but I hit roots multiple times and almost fell on my face multiple times, and I should have just let myself fall on my face because I hurt my ankle. So I started carrying a strap, and the clips are at the bottom, but I started carrying a strap with me, so when I feel like I'm dying because my ankle hurts or my knee hurts or my wrist hurts, I can fix myself for a quick fix. So in November, my roommate and I are directing a play at our high school. We are doing You Can't Take It With You by Moss Hart and George S. Kaufman. So we are getting into the last month of rehearsals. NaNoWriMo and this play are going to be really fun to balance because our show is November 30th and December 1st, so the last days of NaNoWriMo. So this is going to be with me at all times to do rehearsals, because I'll have rehearsals going from 3 to 5 days a week directing. That's been fun. Along with that directing, we just got off book, so I have a package of index cards for writing line notes. And if you have never done theater before, line notes are when you have to put your script down and you can no longer use your script on stage. If you mess up a line, Athena's licking my water bottle. Someone will write down the page and the first few words of your line that you messed up, so that later on you can go back and review it and you know those lines are ones that you did mess up. So I have this so I can write those line notes for my actors. We're just gonna get to play stuff out of the way. This is our actor schedule. I'm not gonna zoom in on their names, but the black is for the ones that don't need to be there. And this was this first month, and we're getting into the end. This is the last week of rehearsals where everybody has to be there because we're doing full runs. So we've got a lot of rehearsals for me because this is a 3-page packet. Okay. Oh, more index cards. Also, my business cards. I have a few in here because when I do shipping, I try to, if you have gotten a signed copy from me, I'm trying to make sure that I include one of my business cards in, it's going to be backwards, I think. I don't know if it will be after I export it, but one of my business cards in it. All of my social media links, as always, will be down below, but they're also on this. So if you order a book from me, from my website, you most likely will get one of these in your book. Social media information and a handy bookmark. Whoa! This is my tablet, but it's also my agenda. So I got this tablet. Ooh, it's like a watercolor background. Ooh, fancy. I got this tablet like 3 phones ago. I've not really used it continuously, but recently I ordered one of the digital planners from Bohoberry to try it out, and so far I'm liking it fairly well. And since I'll only be using it for 2 months and it was on sale for $6, I was like, yeah, I can try that for 2 months. So far I'm enjoying it, and it's a lot easier for me to keep track of everything that I need to keep track of in a more compact version than some of my other stuff. I do like hand doing stuff. I still write to-do lists, but I'm liking this as well, so I'm trying it this month. I have a package of supplies because supplies and teenagers. So this is my writing notebook. I tried to do last year I did a Preptober thing. I just hit myself in the face with this. I tried to do a Preptober and I didn't get super far with it because I'm not a planner, but I do have in here all of these little inspirational things for myself in the first few pages. Like this one is going to be really important for Rebellion because it is upside down. So what I was saying was, it's a chart and it says on foot walking you could go 30 miles a day at the max. Average speed would be 20 miles a day. If you're carrying weight, 25 versus 15. On horseback, your daily, your hourly, things like that, depending on how fast they were going, which there's a lot of traveling in Rebellion, so it's important. And then just the limits of the human body, so the maximum body heat a person can get up to before they have a heat stroke, or how cold or how high, things like that are important to know. And just different swords, knives, and guns, and all these different things for myself that I can reference, that I don't have to go online. I'll attempt to not go online so much. So that is this. And then there's some notes that I have in here that I have done. So I'm going to use this as I have a list. Make sure it's back far enough so you can't zoom in on it. Of things that I know need to happen in this book. So plot lines, because I have many characters and many plot lines I need to follow. So I have to use this for notes as well as any handwriting that I need to do in the moment. This is my work notebook, which also, if I don't want to write any notes in this notebook, I will write them in this notebook. This is my catch-all notebook of work notes, theater notes, writing notes. Drafts of blog posts are also in here. This is just my wonderful nice leather notebook that Athena has. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you guys see it. She decided at one point that it was a toy, that we were going to test our claws on it. So yeah, you weren't supposed to do that. stirring from a project at work. Thus begins the ridiculous amount of lip products in my bag. So, Carmex is the first one. This one fluctuates between being in my bag and being in my car, like at all times. 3 pencils. The stylus for my tablet. A burgundy lip gloss from Hikari. The Marc Jacobs birthday present last year. It's like a nice rosy pink. A Rimmel lipstick, also in pink. Clinique black cherry lipstick, almost lipstick. It's like a lip balm with a wash of color. One of my favorite things ever. A hair tie, not that I can really wear them, but I can like pull my bangs back. Also an Athena toy. I posted a thing on my story the other day where she had collected like 6 of my hair ties on the floor and would not let me get them. Another Clinique lipstick. Pilot G2 in .07 pen. Another business card. Several Dunkin' Donuts peel and sip coffee drinks, which are good. Oh, the game is over, but I can still use these until the 15th of November. A big rollerball pen. One of the clasps for my ace bandage. Is there anything else in the bottom of the big pocket? No. Another lip crayon in, I think it was by Trisique, but it's like so worn down that I don't know who it's by anymore. Anything else in there? Oh, the other clasp fits in my ace wrap and my BB-8 USB drive. And if you know what this is, props to you. This is the USB drive where all of my files are for my books. So I use a combination, which I know for some of you is going to drive you absolutely batty. I use a combination of Microsoft Word, Scrivener, Google Docs, Evernote, I think that's it, for my files. So I will write on my phone, put it on Evernote, and then transfer Evernote to Scrivener. Scrivener is my main one. It's where most of the story is, but as far as like writing on the go, I will write in notebooks, I will write in Google Docs, I will write in Evernote. I'm awful, but this is where the files go eventually. I need to back it up onto here. Backing up is really important. I also try to save a file to Google Docs so that I have it there and it's safe. I'm not as good at it as I should be. But that is everything that is in this bag, and as you can see, like for like a $25 bag, it's pretty good. So that's the inside. You can see the little pocket. That's all the space. Bottom of the bag. It's got this weird little tassel thing that just hit me in the face. I really don't notice it. It's just kind of there. So, and then the little magnetic clasp. I don't know if you could hear that. It's just really satisfying to me. So this is everything that I will be carrying in the month of November. Probably not all those lipsticks now that I took them all out of the bag, but yeah, I did one of these videos when I first started my channel and everyone seemed to really enjoy it, so I figured as we get ready for NaNoWriMo, I would refresh it. But yeah, what are you going to be carrying? What is like your go-to main thing? Things not included in here: coffee. I will be drinking so much coffee. My wallet is also not in here, and my phone, because I'm filming on my phone. Probably a pair of gloves will make it in here eventually as well, because it's starting to get cold. Thus, our little electric fireplace is on. Actually, just the light is on because I had the fan on and realized it was loud. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Like I said, all of my social media links will be down below. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you are doing NaNoWriMo, please add me on NaNoWriMo.com. I set up my project last week, I think. And be sure, I think this is going to go up on Monday, so be sure to look for a video on Thursday that has nothing to do with NaNoWriMo, but is really important and spectacular, and you should all make sure you watch it for multiple reasons. Like, there will be a lesson, but there will also be like announcements. So please like, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you on Thursday. All right. I love you. Bye.